welcome back to the channel. So as per the title of this video, currently it's my last day in the Dominican Republic at Punta Cana at the Milia Caribe Beach Resort. So me and a group of 4 other friends, so 5 of us in total, booked through Expedia, and then I'll be going through every single day of my week this week, as well as the excursions, how much they cost, and general thoughts of the overall experience. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. I tried to include my honest thoughts for every single experience, as well as recording footage with minimal editing. That way you get to really have a sense of what it's like, especially traveling during the October-November period when it's not like peak traveling season, because I think that definitely did impact some of the experience. But overall, this trip was, I think, the best one that I've had in my life so far compared to my previous ones. Definitely really great to go with good friends, and you know how the saying goes, if a friend group makes it out of a trip, they'll last longer.
This video would not be possible without Ana Luisa New York, which is a New York-based jewelry brand that redefines accessory journeys. This trip in particular, I wore the pieces every single day, and this is just a testament to say that it is beach resistant, water resistant. However, it is not recommended to wear them in water, so I do take mine off. However, I found that I had no issues with wearing them every single day. I found that with the pieces in particular, my ears no longer had an allergic reaction as I did with previous pieces from other companies, and I was able to wear the same few earrings and necklaces every day while still matching them with various outfits. A few of my favorite pieces from them include the rings, which come in a variety of chunky as well as slim types. I also personally own a lot of the earrings and necklaces, which you'll see me wearing in the Punta Cana videos, as well as photos on my social media, which you should follow, that are linked in my description box. And specifically with this holiday season, they offer free and fast US shipping and exchanges with affordable worldwide shipping. Whenever I wear these, I get so many compliments, and the most important part is that I'm able to feel a lot more confident wearing my various outfits, and you can really wear up or wear down with these pieces in your everyday outfits, whether that's going out or just going to school. The jewelry is crafted with the planet in mind, as they're carbon neutral and climate neutral certified, offsetting 100% of the carbon footprint. So here's some more of my collection of Ana Luisa jewelry that I've had for a few years now. For this holiday season, shop high-quality, affordable jewelry that are perfect holiday gifts for up to 35% off while you can, and use our code TheGoreTwins20 for 20% off every purchase, which is also linked in our description box. Now let's get back into the video. This is a spreadsheet that I've attached in the description box, and is also the one that we use. It's split up into 2 tabs, the first being the itinerary per day, which also includes the activities that are hyperlinked to the ones and the websites that we actually purchased off of. So in this case, it was TripAdvisor. And then on the second tab, you'll see all the Airbnb and hotel resort options that we're considering, because we were considering a variety at first, and that's all accessible in the description box.
Left the group chat. We have arrived at the airport, and we're going to the resort.
So the resort was a lot nicer in person than I think any of us expected. By the time we actually finished checking in and moving our bags into our rooms, it was already time for dinner. We split up between men and women, and between the 3 women, we had 2 beds as well as 1 sofa bed. So we each just took turns sleeping on the sofa bed, although I ended up sleeping on it more just because I actually found it the most comfortable. But I was really surprised to see peacocks just like wandering around.
First day in DR. Now I'm just running a shower because I'm so sweaty, but then we're gonna grab dinner and then see what goes from there. Hi guys, totally not our 5th time filming this, but my outfit's from Vietnam, Steve Madden.
Hey guys, I'm from Costco.
I'm from Vietnam.
And I'm from Hollister.
Slay! So for dinner, we had a few options on the resort. We ended up going with one reservation that night. And because I think it wasn't traveling peak season, we ended up waiting really, really long for the food. So that was my biggest downside, I would say. And because the night was still young, we ended up trying the other restaurant on the resort and eating a second meal, essentially, and then going for a midnight snack.
Okay, I got one plate.
I got 2.
I have a plate of ketchup. This is the haul from Midnight Snacks. Okay, so this is my plate number 1. It has chicken nuggets and chocolate cake. And the TV show has ketchup and one single chicken nugget. And then this plate has more chicken nuggets and chocolate cake. This one, just fruits. Breakfast tomorrow. Yes. See you tomorrow, day 2. Good morning. Today we are going on the buggy tour from 8 to 2 p.m. and then stay tuned for the videos. Guys, where are we going today? Buggy.
Buggy.
Hello, Salina's vlog. Say hi.
Hello.
We're doing takeover now.
Yeah, look at what we're traveling. We're on a buggy trip.
We're gonna make Salina drive. Oh. Yeah.
She can't drive, but no one knows.
Yeah. It's her red flag. She only has her G1 at this age. 20.
So
only
sad.
G1.
Almost 20.
But we're in DR and no one knows.
And no one knows.
For the buggy tour, we were all told, based off the videos that we watched as well as the description of the excursion itself, to wear clothes that we didn't really care about because we'd get really muddy and dirty. We also got matching swimsuits, which is really cute. But here, you will see a difference between how we look at the beginning of the day versus at the end of the day, because it looks like we went through stuff. Again, we rented out 2 buggies because it was cheaper, and we just hopped around and rotated between who was on which one. And it took a while to start, but once we got started, this was actually like the highlight of my trip.
Okay, Papa.
This car was so shaky, I felt like my life flashed before my eyes briefly. The locals were so nice, a lot of them waved at us along the way, and then here's part 1 of Christina like gripping onto the handle as if her life depends on it. The guys had a car that was less elevated than ours, so they got a lot dirtier. And here, the first place we visited was this like underground cave that was apparently like over 20 meters deep. So we all just took turns like jumping into the water and then climbing back out to continue on the tour. Our next stop was at a local souvenir / like spices shop where they sold a little bit of everything. Like they sold a bunch of souvenirs, but also like organic hot chocolate, cocoa powder, which we all got to try a bit of, as well as Mama Juana, which was like an alcoholic drink that apparently is really popular down there. We ended up just buying matching necklaces from here for the group. These are my shoes before the tour. Wait till you see them after. Who was screaming. I'm sure it was a combination of us both, but as promised, these are my shoes after, and they don't even look like they're the same shoes. Our next stop was visiting Macau Beach, which was really nice, but I will say that there's a lot of people holding like animals, which they want you to pet, and then that can easily just become a scam. So I would say that's the one thing that I was not prepared to do, was just to be wary of not to get scammed. Part 2 of Christina holding on for dear life. There was a professional photographer following us, so we ended up buying our pictures.
Second half of day 2, fit check.
Just came back from the buggy trip. This is our this is a shirt. This is a pant. We just got these matching necklaces.
Matching. Vietnam. So Sara, what's your favorite?
Let's take it from some like Bahama shirt store. These are from H&M and punta cana.
Aerie, H&M, MK.
Okay. Zara, I have no idea. And Oakenfoot.
We were exhausted after the tour, so we went straight to the buffet after we got changed. We spent 30 minutes rinsing out and cleaning out the mud from our clothes, and still they were not clean, and just ate food for the rest of the day.
We just finished eating like so much food, and then now we're gonna head to the pool. How high can you go? That pretty much wraps up the second day. We're just going back to the same buffet that we had for lunch, for dinner, and then on the balcony, as you can see, and then all the clothes from the buggy are just here drying because it was so dirty. We spent like 30 minutes in the shower just rinsing everything out.
Second night.
Cheers to Salina driving today.
Good morning, this is day 3. This is the fit check. So today we're going on the cultural tour. It is currently 7:15 a.m. and we're like dead, we're exhausted. But today the cultural tour, they include lunch and it goes till 4 p.m. and then we have activities planned in the evening from 7 p.m. onwards, so we're probably gonna take a well-needed nap in between.
First stop was horse riding, which I always wanted to try.
Oh!
Horse riding felt so quick. I wanted to stay longer, but then we headed to a really old church, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name because I can't, but this one was really nice to just kind of explore and see a lot of the historical monuments that were still around. We also had to pay an extra $1 per person entrance fee to get in, but once we were in, we were pretty much just walking around for a good like 30 minutes, and then we head back onto the bus.
Sorry.
After we dropped by a souvenir shop, we explored the local market and had the opportunity to buy like fruits, meat, or anything that we wanted to. I didn't end up purchasing anything because then immediately we headed up to see a really popular river and mountain, and then we had lunch there as well. This was also my first time ever seeing guava being grown on trees. Visited a local house on the mountains just so we can see what a sort of local Dominican Republic family's lives would look like. And they also had cocoa trees where we got to try organic cocoa powder. A second last stop of the day was visiting a cigar factory where we had the opportunity to buy organic or really authentic cigars, but also be able to go to a station and make our own cigar and then take one home. Everyone so far has been super nice, and then finally we head to Macau Beach again, which is coincidentally the same place that we visited for the buggy tours yesterday. So here it was just kind of revisiting the same places and trying out new things.
Guys, where are we going tonight?
Coco Bongo!
Give us the outfit haul.
So this is from Banana. These are from Tip Top. These are Adidas.
Garage, Reebok, Nike,
Zara, Uniqlo, I don't know.
H&M, Converse.
Okay. Zara, H&M, Converse.
So our plan for this trip was to pack the first few days full of excursions and events and then rest for the last few days when we knew we'd need it. Today was also Halloween, so our resort did a lot of really cute decorations outside and inside. And then we head to Coco Bongo, which was a nightclub / performance show.
The right place. Looking for trouble?
No words. I can't go to another club the same. Coco Bongo was the best $70 I've ever spent, so go.
This is the fit for today.
So we spent today just staying at the resort, doing resort activities such as silent disco, and having some fun in our rooms by playing like that silent game where you have to find each other, like hide and go seek, but blindfolded, which was actually really fun. And we attempted the water bottle on the fan challenge, but that didn't work out too well because all of us were too short, so the water bottle literally could not hit our heads.
We're going to play tennis now, so I have my hat, I have my tennis skirt, and I'm debating between these three tops. So we're here right now. We're looking for the tennis rackets.
Literally
For how long have you been walking?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, and we're still waiting. Finished playing tennis. You literally have heat exhaustion and like so much sweat.
Look how dark I am now. Look at the tone.
Today is our second last day. The beach is pretty empty. Tomorrow we check out at 12:30 and flights at 4 p.m. So tonight we just have one fancy dinner left where I can finally wear like the really pretty sundress that I brought.
For context, we were some of the only Asians on the trip, so all the tourists guides kept calling us the Jackie Chan family, which was really funny.
What's our group chat name?
Jackie Chan family.
For the final night, we went to a fancy restaurant because we all brought these really cute dresses, and it ended up spending only $50 per person, and it was like a 10-minute Uber away from the hotel.
Thank you. Oh.
After dinner, we found a stray dog, so we just played with it and took some pictures.
Into a midnight swim, I'll give a final recap of how this entire trip went, things I would have done differently, as well as any tips and advice for those who are thinking of coming to Punta Cana. So stay tuned for the rest of the video, and thanks for sticking along for all this time.
Within 2 minutes of jumping into the pool, a security guard walked by and got kicked out. In our defense, we didn't know. Then for our last day, we just woke up early to see the sunrise. Then we pretty much just had to pack up and check out. And now we're heading back to Toronto. The passenger even waved as well.
I've also gotten quite a bit of questions on how we plan the trip on our own. So essentially, we kind of went overboard with it, but I think everyone has to like really want to. So over the summer, leading up to the school year, we just met every single week or every 2 weeks on Zoom because everyone was like in different places, and we just searched up like resorts with pictures, excursions, the costs, and then we pretty much based most of our experiences off like Google reviews, Expedia reviews, TripAdvisor, pictures, and then budget. That was a big thing. We really want to keep like under the budget for this trip. Tips for packing. I'm always like an overpacker, so this time I really tried to tone it down, and even then I still overpacked, but for sure like if you just bring like your carry-on, like a small suitcase and like a backpack, you're like more than fine. I brought like 4 sets of bikinis, like 2 to 3 outfits, and like I only brought 1 pajama set, and I just swapped my bottoms and tops. So that worked out. So definitely like you don't need to pack that much. I also did not buy that many things just because I knew like I bought a lot of souvenirs on my past trip and I just didn't like, they're just sitting there. So I just brought like $200 in cash, and that was more than enough because there's like a group and everyone splits it up. So if individually you bring like over 100 to 200, I think that's good enough with it. And in terms of buying the souvenirs themselves, you really have to like haggle and negotiate with them because everything's so overpriced. So if they say like 30, you could be like, oh, I think you could do better and do 20. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out my socials for all the pictures because I spent so long taking them if you want inspiration for your vacation. Until I see you next time, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Why do you want it to come here?
Oh, Coco! How high can you go?
Look how high.
How are you this morning?
Good.
This is a haunted house.
I mean, it says horror nights on
It's a haunted.
Resort based on pricing, we had budgets. It's on, wait, hold on.